All right, hello and welcome. So I have a general collective pick a card for you all, and we're going to begin with pile one. You have the Ace of Earth Guardians. Pile two, you have the Infinite Self-Realization. And pile three, you have the Mountain. So take your time, pause if you need to. Timestamps will be included in the description, okay? And remember, this is a general collective, not a personal, so take what resonates and leave the rest. And we're going to begin with pile one. All right. Let's see. So I feel like for you, pile one, with the Hanged Man in the center of your reading, I feel like you've really been contemplating like life in general. I feel like you've been really focused on all of your matters because you have every element here. You also have something regarding either your love life or this could be love of yourself. I feel like you've been pouring more into yourself, your self-love, your self-care, what's best for you, and you're flying away from situations that just weren't of your highest good. Whatever you're dealing with, and I feel like it's more in regards to like your relationships, okay? Maybe you haven't had much luck in your love life. I feel like there was some healings that you had to do. There still is. There's some healing that has to be done within yourself before you can experience a love that's truly worthy of you with another person. And I do feel like for you to find that first, you have to find it in yourself. How can you have love with another person or show someone else how to love you if you don't know how to give it to yourself first, right? And so I feel like this journey for you, I feel like a lot in your relation to other people, you've tried to take action towards things or situations, relationships, circumstances, friend groups, social groups. Maybe you tried to join clubs or organizations and it never quite worked out because I feel like whoever you are, you're meant to be on some kind of solitary path or journey because we have you alone in this field and there's abundance all around you. And we also have you with this hangman energy. It's like there's something in your journey, like within yourself that needs to happen, okay? And you also have the number 7 coming through for you as well. So I feel like either you already have or you will start pouring more into yourself, your self-love, your self-care, okay? And this is going to bring a lot of healing for you. It's also going to help you to come into alignment with the types of groups or people or places or things or situations or circumstances that you try to get involved in once you do the inner work and the inner healing, the things within yourself that need to come online for you. Once you do that, you're going to be able to build an empire. You're also going to be strong enough to go out into the world without it leaving you frozen in suspension. You're going to be able to see the light in things. You're going to kind of be able to use your discernment better. You're going to know when it's time for you to fly away or with other people or to bond with them. I feel like whoever you are, you're starting to see more of the beauty in your life, like around you, what's truly around you and within you, because it starts from within you, okay? Love or abundance, really all good things, prosperity, whoever you are, you've been very focused on your prosperity. You've probably had to let some people or things go in your life for you to really have it. And what this has brought you or what it's bringing you, it's going to bring you into more stability, more inner strength, more wisdom. And you're going to have the fulfillment that you were looking for, that you were trying to find outside yourself. So if you've ever been questioning whether your choice to become sort of a lone wolf here, it was the right choice. It's going to teach you a lot of things. It's going to help you to heal your heart. You're going to look inside yourself for for your ascension, for your level ups, for your prosperity, awakening, spiritual gifts coming online, whatever it is for you. And I feel like it's a lot of things, but you're going to look within yourself rather than trying to find it in outside of you. And you're flying away from turbulence. Like you've already done that, and you're being guided to continue doing that. Okay. You could also benefit from getting some purple crystals, probably. Okay, because this fairy woman. You could also have blue eyes. Doesn't have to be, but hey, that could be significant to you. Getting some kind of purple stones, maybe amethyst. Maybe some of you are dealing with some kind of like a spiritual, I don't even want to put it on there like that, but I feel like you need to say it. You may be feeling like you're under a lot of spiritual fire, interference, or whatever it is. Get some amethyst. Okay, it's going to help you sleep. It's going to help you feel better. If you're struggling with anything in relation to your mental, okay, or just energetically, getting some amethyst could benefit you a lot, and spending some time outside in nature. Okay, so that is what I have for you, pile one, and definitely leave me a rose in the comments if it resonates. Okay, make sure to give me a like, share, and follow, and support the channel. It means a lot to me. And we're going to continue. Ooh, I picked up pile 3. I always do that with pile 2. Maybe there's something in you in pile 3 for you, pile 2. So pile 2, you have the infinite self-realization. So let's see what comes through here. Yeah, I feel like whoever you are, I feel like you've started to get out of your emotions. I feel like you've started to not only get out of your emotions, and particularly with like setting healthier boundaries, okay? Because I feel like whoever you are, you were in a circumstance pertaining to yourself or others that was kind of leaving you in your shadow, okay? It was making you question and doubt yourself, and you were building, you're trying to build. I feel like you're trying to build a community. You're trying to get together with other people. You're trying to network, maybe. And whoever you are, I feel like you might also be meant to activate other people. Like there's something about you that in working with people, it's going to help you to juggle a lot of things. And it's also going to bring you into like some kind of infinite prosperity with this inner balance that you have. And I feel like you're going to be building it with other people. I feel like they're going to take their pinnacle. They're going to take their pinnacle and match it with your pinnacles, and you're going to build a nest. I feel like whoever you are, you really want to build with people, but in the past you were doing it based on your emotions. You were doing it based on your emotions, and this is what was kind of like leading to some kind of inner turmoil. So right now, you are awakening. You are awakening to the infinite possibilities that is yourself, and how powerful you truly are, how capable you truly are of making the things happen that you were trying to. I feel like you were trying to enlist other people or things without first enlisting yourself, if that makes sense. And you're starting to realize that you really only need yourself. I feel like whoever you are, you're on an ascension journey, possibly a spiritual journey, and this spiritual journey is taking you to a path of ultimate realization that you are the one, the source, the manifester of everything that it is you desire, and you simply just have to have the will to achieve it. And this is helping you to juggle your wealth, juggle your pentacles. You're no longer getting blown around in the wind like you see other people doing, but you're carrying your wealth. You're carrying your wealth. And whatever wealth is to you, because you've let go of, there's some kind of emotional turbulence that I'm really picking up here in this reading here. There's some kind of emotional turbulence, and you've started to kind of look within your own heart, what it is you truly desire. And you still want to build. I feel like whoever you are still definitely want to build, but I feel like you're being a lot more selective. You're kind of holding on to your chips, your coins, your ideas, your intentions, your emotions. You're setting clear boundaries around the infinite realization of your inner wealth and prosperity. Okay, it's not just about material things, but whoever you are, you realize how I want to say divine you truly are, how powerful you truly are, how amazing you truly are, and that you actually bring a lot more to the table that maybe you didn't even realize in the past, and so others couldn't realize as well. So I'm going to leave that one there. I'm going to leave that one there. And definitely leave me a rose in the comments or whatever if that was your message. And feel free to book a personal with me if you'd like to dive deeper. Check out my Etsy. I offer a lot of different readings. So we're going to move on to pile 3. We have mountains. I feel like whoever you are, let's see here. Yeah, okay, no, reading it like this. Yeah. So I feel like whoever you are, because we have this desert in the background, you could be seeing vultures or ravens or crows, big black birds are very significant here. I feel like whoever you are, you could live in the desert. You could have just moved from the desert. There's something significant about the desert. I don't know why, but I'm feeling that, okay? Anyways, you could be seeing large black birds. So I feel like whoever you are, you're concerned about the loss of your stability. And I feel like a lot of it is around your finances. I feel like a lot of it is just around generally, you know, your worldly needs, not even desires, but needs. I feel like you might be facing some kind of like a fear of poverty. And I feel like you've called out to your spirit guides as well. Like you may have done some kind of like maybe you did some spell work or some intention setting, or you've been trying to reach out to your spirit guides or whoever it is you work with. You've been calling out to the universe, to the void, to your spirit guides, to your ancestors, whatever that is, okay? Because you are worried. You're very concerned about your worldly desires. You want to be able to have things and do things and maybe perhaps a new journey that you're trying to embark on because you know that where you are now isn't really where you want to be. I want you to know that your spirit guides and ancestors are coming through, okay, for you. They're willing to move mountains for you. They're willing to move mountains for you because you're willing to move with them, okay? You're not going to stand there and watch them move without doing anything. You're going to follow suit. You're going to follow along. And so I feel like the messages from your spirit guides, ancestors, you could also have some kind of angelic guides, but you're definitely being guided by divine forces here. And they are painting a pathway here, coins, this path of coins, because whatever you did, whatever prayer, intention that you called out, okay, they definitely hear you, okay, and they are going to be leading you towards all of it, everything that you've asked for, whether it was an increase in your finances, whether it was an increase in maybe just your overall well-being, your overall abundance, okay, maybe you wanted a better place to live, a better job, something to improve in your circumstances, especially regarding your wealth and material stability. Okay, they heard you, and I want you to know as well. There's no reason to fear for lack. The number 3 could be very significant to you in the coming days. And yeah, even in this picture here, I don't think that you can see it, but there are 3 ravens here. So you could work with some Norse deities. You could have some ancestors who send ravens. A lot of the spirit guides, gods, goddesses do that. Okay, they are divine messengers, but there's something about looking into the spiritual signs and symbols, whatever the language is to you. Pay attention to that because they are responding to whatever this work is that you did, whatever this prayer or intention that you set out. They're responding, but you also need to be on alert and able to pay attention because, again, your spirit guides are ready and already have started moving mountains for you, even if you haven't seen it yet. Okay. Now, if you don't know who your spirit guides are, or if you would like a message, a personal message from your spirit guides, or you would like to find out who your deity is, guardian angel, whatever it is, I offer all of that on my Etsy, so feel free to take a look at it. And if you need further guidance, I highly suggest that you book, okay? go ahead and leave me a rose in the comments if that was your message, and definitely let me know if you guys like these. I'd like to keep doing more of them. So definitely show me some love in the comments, give me a like and share and all that good stuff, and make sure you subscribe for more content for me. Okay, so I will leave you with this, and blessed be.